The futures, after a big drop yesterday, showing another modest decline today. Dow off 80, Nasdaq down 26. David Nicholas joining me now. Why do you call this VIX index? That's known as the fear gauge. Why do you think that it's a buying opportunity? It's hit a high, hasn't it?
Yeah, Stuart, that's exactly right. Look, we can generally see a tradable bottom whenever the VIX gets above 27, which is a one standard deviation move. Well, yesterday was pretty rough for the market. The VIX hit 30. And so anytime the VIX hits 30, about a year later, 80% of the time stocks are higher. I can even give you data for 30 years. The VIX has only been higher than 30 about 11% of times. So we could say it another way. There's about an 88% chance that yesterday was the bottom. I'm not saying it's the bottom, but the odds are very good that yesterday for our viewers was a very tradable low that if you're looking to put money to work, I think this is a good time, Stuart.
You're looking for signs to buy, aren't you? You're looking for it because you want people to buy stocks.
Look, I'm a believer in this. Look, this is rough, but I'm a believer in the free market. But I do think what's happening that's coming out of Washington, Stuart, you've been covering this closely, it's going to be rough in the short term. But we got to believe deregulation works. We got to believe lower taxes work. We got to believe when government gets off the backs of entrepreneurs, that's good for markets. We just may not see that until the back half of the year. And I think stocks hit an all-time high at the end of this year. It's just going to be trouble over the next few weeks.
Explain to me why Bitcoin is so far off its highs.
Yeah. Look, there was a lot of hype going into this crypto conference that the White House had on Friday. What I think disappointed investors was that there was no budget being allocated to Bitcoin buying. Now, I'm not saying I agree with that, but that's what the market wanted. They're just using a seized crypto, which I think is 200,000 Bitcoins. That wasn't enough, Stuart, to give Bitcoin the boost the market was hoping for. So I think we see some turbulence in the short term for Bitcoin. Ultimately, though, it heads higher.
Do you put your people into Bitcoin?
We will buy the Bitcoin ETFs. I think that's a great way to buy Bitcoin. There's a lot of great ETFs that own Bitcoin, but we do not buy the coin directly. But the SEC does allow us as financial advisors to buy the ETFs.
Are you buying any more? It's been, look, 80,000, 78,000. You're buying at that price?
Stuart, we do like crypto here. I think for 5 to 10% of your portfolio, if you look at it as an alternative, don't back up the truck. But I think 5 to 10% of your portfolio, that's a good place to get into crypto, and this is a good time to be buying.
Got it. Thanks for joining us this morning. David, we always appreciate it. We'll see you again soon.